Hey guys, it's Full Cards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York. And in front of me today I have a box of 2007, 2008 Upper Deck Ice. It's so nice. I'll say it twice, ice. So here we go, man. This is from like 11 years ago, so be mindful of that. Configuration, 20 packs per box, 5 cards per pack, which would amount to 100 cards. Base set 1 through 1 honey. Ice Premier is 101 through 226, which would be 125 rookie cards. Problem with that is I believe we only get 4 Ice Premier rookie cards, so 4 on 125, you get something like 3% chance of hitting the cat you want to hit, so be mindful of that. Jack, what else? So let's take a peek and a poke and a stab. I do know that the redemptions expired in 2010, so that's a bit disastrous. What else do we have within here? So tier checklist, Ice Premier's level 4, number 2, 1999, while level 1, number 2, 99, everything in between. Memorabilia cards, frozen fabrics. Typically those are in sort of 1 of 30, I think, in these old school formations, 6-7% chance. Same with the fresh threads. There are parallels of those, number to 100, 25, 10, etc., etc., etc. There are auto cards, which would happen to be the Glacial Graphs, the Ice Premier auto variations, the signature swatches, which are rare. I believe those are 1 in 320, I think, 6% chance, something like that. So that would be it. That would be our box, cute little cube, ice cube. And the rookie class, well, the level 1 rookie class number 99 would have Bobby Ryan, would have Jonathan Toews, would have Carey Price, would have Patrick Kane, certainly Mark Stahl. There's a couple other ones like Jack Johnson. So let's do it, boys and girls. Let's crunch a bunch. So I'm just going to slip the plastic right off. And there is a seal. And there we go, to unwield. And here we go, man. It's one of these square hobby boxes, which is a little bit rare. Typically, square boxes would happen to be retail boxes. We do have an Ultimate Collection cross-pollination with Patrick Kane, so a little bit of advertisement on the side there. And take a look at our box, 2 across. Yeah, it looks so much like a retail box, but of course, ice is not. This is not retail. The blasters would be retail. Now let's see what we get within this collection. These might stick a bit, might be glued a bit. It's before acetates. I think there's acetate premieres, but I think the base cards are not acetates in this old incarnation. So there we have Hemsky, we have La Tendresse, we have the Dominator, dominating it. We have Jason Spezza, who now is on your Dallas Stars, and Matt Sundin. So we can also take a peek at the back of these, very minty fresh, clean looking cards. And we have 20 packs to open, so let's get to it. That one felt a bit thicker, but who knows. Continuing on, I believe we have an Ice Premieres here. We shall see. That'd be Anze Kopitar, Ryan Smith, Corey Perry, Jordan Stahl, who was a 2nd overall. And we have an Ice Premieres of Thomas Popperley. Thomas Popperley, and this is number 2, 999, which I gather would be a level 3, something to that effect. I would guess and gather and maintain and suggest. So that would be our first one. Popperley was a 5th rounder, played only a couple of games in the NHL, if I recall correctly. Continuing on, guys, David Abisher, Ray Emery, who's deceased, he died in Hamilton in the water, Simon Gagné, Nick Lidstrom, and Frolov. There's Rolly the goalie in the back there. These are a little bit difficult to open up. We're going to hit a lot of base cards, I gather. Shanahan, Nathan Horton, Iggy, Marty Turco, Rolison, Rolly the goaltender. Putting packs aside that I feel a little bit thicker. I do that on occasion. Let's see what else we have within here. We have a Cristobal Huet. We have a Sidney the Kidney. It's pretty hot, Sid. We have Mason. And we have something here. I don't know who this is. We shall see. Oh, we have a nice Premieres, I believe. And it's Bjorn Mellon. And this would be a 1999. So this would be A level 4, I guess. We've hit 2 of our premieres already. And he was drafted by the Islanders, was Mellon. Again, a guy played only a few games in the NHL. I believe he played 3 games in the NHL. But that's the problem with having such a deep checklist. It is difficult to hit known players. Semin, Milan Hajduk, Marty St. Louis, who's a Hall of Famer now, Henrik Zetterberg, and the King. This would be a third-year car of the King. His rookie year was 2005, same as Crosby and Getzlaff and that whole crew. Continuing on, Thomas Vanek, Cam Ward, Marty Havelat, there's Patrick Marleau, as well as Chris Drury. The 2 of our premieres, not particularly well-known premieres, which is not that surprising. Let's continue on here. We do have a Rick Nash. We do have something here, and I'm not really sure what it is. We shall see. There's Marty Brodeur, Steen, Rick Nash, Pominville, who's still chugging, as I like to say. And we do have another premiere. So this is another one, and we hit Joel Lundqvist. Joel Lundqvist. I believe isn't Joel Lundqvist the twin brother of Henrik Lundqvist, strangely. So I've hit already 3 of my premieres. This is going quick. And we hit something here. I'm not sure what it is. So let's see. We have an Ilya Kovalchuk. We have a Jeff Carter. And then we have something, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's numbered to 25 only. So this is a parallel of some form or fashion. And are you kidding me? Don't tell me it's Milan Lucic again. I think this is Milan Lucic's rookie card of some form or fashion. Wow, okay, it's a dual. So we just hit a patch version of Milan Lucic's rookie card. So it's a Fresh Threads rookie card of Milan Lucic. It's unbelievable. How is it that I'm always hitting these Boston Bruins? And Lucic was a 50th overall, I believe, was Lucic. Strangely, he's played, I guess, almost 900 games, 890 games. And of course, now he's with your Oilers. I can't believe I just hit a Lucic rookie card Threads. Here's our last premieres. I think I'll put the premiere aside. I've hit so many of the premieres right off the top, right off the bat. Interesting. It's definitely been interesting. Continuing on, guys. Alex Tanguay, Danny Heatley, Frolov, Lettinen, and the Kipper. It's very dark today because it's been raining and I didn't put on the light because I like it slow and low and dim. This seems to be just a decoy in here. There's Kovalchuk, Jonathan Chichu, and Jason Arnott and Eric Stahl. Both Eric Stahl and Jordan Stahl were second overall picks, believe it or not, strangely. There is Flower, Marc-Andre Fleury, sporting the yellow as opposed to the gold pads or whatever he's sporting these days. With Vegas, Saka Koivu, I think there's something there, I'm not sure. Oh, we definitely have something here. It is, let's see, I believe this is a Glacial Graph, but I'm not entirely... Oh, it's Valtteri Filppula. We hit the Valtteri Filppula Glacial Graph. Huh. It's pretty nice. Pretty sick looking card. Very clean auto. It's a beautiful, beautiful auto. Very, very clean. It's a decent one, huh? Pretty cool. This is such a fun product. Filppula was a third rounder. Of course, now he's on the Islanders. He was a third rounder back in 2002, I believe, was Filppula. And he's had a really decent long career at this point. There's no doubt about that. Continuing on, we definitely have something else here. So let's see who it is, what it is. Let's see. We have, man, this box is just caked with stuff. Shane Doan, and we have a Daniel Winnick. We have a Daniel Winnick Ice Premier. So this again would be a level 3. So we've received 4 of these at this point. I thought there was another one. So if we get 5, that would be a bonus. Of course, not big name players, but I'm not particularly surprised by that on any level. Continuing on, Mike Modano, Yara Yager, Bakun, Blank, Kolzig, and Brad Richards. I believe Brad Richards won the Conn Smythe with the Bolts when they won. Continuing on, Samsonov, there's Rick DiPietro, a first overall. There's Alexander Radulov with the Preds back when he was drafted. Dimitra, and there's Toskala. A couple other packs left, I guess. Oh, there's certainly something here as well. So let's see who this is. Hit all kinds of stuff. Continuing on, man. Interesting box. Jokinen, there's Jumbo Joe. There's Kachuk. Rob Blake. And we have something here, and I'm not sure what it's a Frozen Fabrics. It is a Frozen Fabrics of Marian Gaborik. It's pretty plain jersey card, but it's actually really nice. This is just a dual jersey. Clean white, 2 different pieces. Very nice though, very, very nice. So a few more packs that I put aside here. I don't know which is which. Some of these might just have filler. That's the only thing we have to be mindful of. Okay. Daniel Sedin, Gino, Phaneuf, another blank. Datsuk and Habibulin. And more blanks, I believe. Kessel, Garin, Prize, Miro Shatan, and Mika Koivu. Man, these are all filler at this point. Kriya, Vinny Le Cavalier, Patrice Bergeron, and Ryder. So we do have one last card. So who might this be is the question at this point in time. Patrick Eliash, Vinny Le Cavalier, and what is this? Oh, no, it's just another Nate. Oh, it's Nathan Gannon. Just another Premier 1999. So, okay, guys, time for the recap. So, with regard to base, we received this chunk I could put right in front of my monk, in front of my Buddha. So, including Marty Brodeur right at the top here. So, this is before the acetates, but they do have some nice texture to them. Kind of cool looking cards. I received about 90 of these, so 90 of the 100, including duplicates, so maybe 80% of the base. With regard to Ice Premiers, this is the problem. This checklist is so large and elongated, it's really hard to hit anybody known. Received 5 as opposed to 4, so that's a win. Unfortunately, these are all like level 4, level 3, level 4. Popperly, who I believe 9.99, so that would have been a level 3. Genin, Mellon. I did hit Joel Lundqvist, who's the twin brother of Henrik Lundqvist, as well as Daniel Winnick, who was a 9th rounder, but of course, as we all know, played some 800 games in the NHL on 9 different teams, I believe. He really sort of mixed himself around the league, did Daniel Winnick. So those would be our Ice Premiers, which I'll pop over there. We did receive one of these Frozen Fabrics of Marian Gaborik, who I believe was a 3rd overall back in the day. He's also had a really nice career. So this is what they look like. It's not numbered, it's just a base one. So I'll pop that puppy front and center right over there. We did receive one auto. We received the Glacial Graph of Filppula, who also has had a really nice career. And of course, presently he's with the Islanders. That's not bad. It's a very clean looking auto. It's a on-card auto. Really, really nice Glacial Graph. And then finally, the hit of the box, which is kind of crazy because it's the second time this is happening to me. I received the Milan Lucic rookie card of Fresh Threads, and it's a patch number to 25. This is the second time in a row I've received a numbered Lucic rookie card in the past few days. So that's kind of interesting and entertaining if you're a big Milan Lucic fan. He's had a terrific career. But of course, I mean, he doesn't carry Price and all those other cats. I would have maybe preferred the other cats, but the problem with Upper Deck Ice is it really typically, it has a nice mix of stuff in it, but it doesn't really deliver home runs, typically, from what I know and guess and guesstimate. So that's basically it, guys. Please provide a like, please subscribe, please comment. I happen to be full of cards, Lavin.Rack from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you.